and welcome to a tutorial on how to make a custom map within the Google Maps process. In this case they call them My Maps, and those are saved to your Google account. Any Google email address will do. And to begin, we click on this indicator, Create New Map, and it'll ask us to name it. In this case we're going to basically tell people what it's about, where it is. So we'll say ice cream shops in Troy, Michigan, a local community, and description if you like. These great places to get ice cream, of course. And we can set that for a public sharing or an unlisted. That just depends on whether you want to expose it to the world. And we do have other information, other blog postings that explain why you would want to do that. It can actually help promote your local business listings. But in lieu of that, you can also make it unlisted. Say if you want to indicate areas or destinations for a private event of some type, you can put all that in Google Map and only reveal that to the people that you send the link to as to where the map exists. We'll keep this one public and save it. Now it is saved to Google's map databases, obviously, and we want a starting point for this map. Now you can do a certain number of things manually, and we'll get to that in a moment, but first I'm going to show you how to get information from the mapping database onto your map. I don't know of an easy way to do it right here on the map, so I like to open another page. In order to get information from the Google Map world, if you will, their database of information, I like to open a secondary window, which you can see here, which is just a basic Google Maps page. Look up Google Maps on Google and hit the link. Now you notice I haven't clicked the My Maps link like I did on the other page because I want to use this page simply as a research tool. And for example, I will put in Troy, Michigan, or Troy Me. Let's not do that. We'll let it select that. And now it indicates the community of Troy, Michigan to me. The important part of that is I can now use this area to collect information that I want to put on my map. And for instance, I can click on this indicator. It's a lot of information, as you would see in a small business listing, but the important part here is it just saved to. I want to take this information and save it to a spot. In this case, my new custom map, Ice Cream Shops, Troy, Michigan. I'll hit save. And if I go back to Ice Cream Shops, Troy, Michigan, I don't want to see any of my other custom maps at the moment. And you will see it places, if I zoom on a little bit here, that indicator on my map. And I will show you, here's all the information we saw on the reference map, and now it's on our map. You can tell because the listing here says so. Though we can edit our map, and then we can then edit this place mark. We could drag that if we were going to keep it. We can enter text. In this case, there's a picture that came along with it. Here, we click on this area. We can change the icon to any number of things. So I can change to this zippy airplane if I like. I can delete the picture. I can also drag this around. And I'll show you why that's important in a moment. We will actually go up here, and if I wanted to manually add a place mark, if I knew that I wanted to show a place at the end of this street or at this intersection, I just go up here, I get my own place mark. I can place it there. It keeps the icon of the last thing I did, but I can change that. Click OK. Now I've got an indicator on my map. There are some other tools while we're in here. You can draw a line anywhere you'd like. Click, click, away you go. We can indicate things where we would like. We can describe that with the big blue line. We can also draw along roads. This forces the line to stick to actual roads. You don't have to be that precise, but you go here, here, here. You see it actually follows the shape of curved roads if you have to be encountering them. So you don't have to be real precise in drawing routes around a map. And of course, I just looped back around there. That's cute. I can double click this. Now here it goes. It actually gives me driving directions for this line because it is on roads. And that's not really what we're worried about right now. We can also change colors and things of it. Here we go. Make it big and red. Click OK. Okay, I'm not going to name it. Nonetheless, there is another element we can use if you'd like to draw a custom route and save it on your map. You can also draw shapes. If you want to indicate an area, say an area here where you're going to do something or affect something or participate in something. And I'll have a shape, which of course is fine. There it is. Again, we can change colors and transparency, border colors, any number of things in this, but you can play with that yourself. And you'll see all these things are getting listed over here on our custom map. That's fine. Lets you keep track of things. If you want to deal with one, you can click on it and there it is. And if you don't want it anymore, delete it. In fact, I'm going to clean all of this up. This only shows a location. It's not showing much information. Let's go back to our directory map. We don't need to see that. But let us do a search for what we were going to put on the map, which is ice cream. Oh, ice cream parlors even, but we'll just let it do ice cream near Troy, Michigan. Here's a whole bunch of spots. So let's say we wanted to add a number of these around an area that we know is pertinent to our audience or ourselves. So we can simply take these, click on them. You'll see they have the local business information with a review even, all those important things to local business. In this case, we just want to save it to our map, our ice cream shop map. Obviously you can do this with gas stations, ATMs, whatever you feel like. You'll save this one out. Haagen-Dazs, Cold Stone, Michigan Land Investment makes no sense. Here's TCBY. We'll make that our last one. We'll save that to our map. Okay, you can see here it was saved to our map. We can actually click, we'll do a shortcut here, we'll say View Map, just to get us there in a hurry. Okay, now it's also showing all the secondary links, all the things it found that relate to our other search. So I'm going to go down here. You can't see it on this window very well, unfortunately. It's outside. Oh, now it pops up into place. Here's our map name, and here's our search. We're going to turn that off so that we don't have to see it in our map here. Okay? And we don't really want, we want to edit our map. We don't really want this indicator for the city of Troy right now, so we'll just delete that as well. You see now it goes away. Apparently it thinks there's a shape out here somewhere yet. I don't see it, but there's something. Okay, and we will delete that. So now we're down to the few things we really want to have on this map. Again, we can go in here. Since I did research these and got these from a search, it brings over the name, but it doesn't bring over anything else. So you could say, great for chocolate malts. And as you enter that information in the box, it shows up over here in your index. You go over here. This is TCBY. Froyo, frozen yogurt for your diet. We can only hope. Haagen-Dazs is here. Rich and creamy. Goodness. Okay. So I now can say done. And our custom map actually has everything on it that we need.